Welcome again back to CMS Academy, and the first one we have covered the overview of the Drupal course. Now I want us because you want to develop that website, you need now to cover up about the hosting. So I said most of time I use the SiteGround to host my website. That's why maybe you come up with the domain name that you want to use, then you type here, then you search. If it is registered, you are going to do it is being already registered, and if it's not, then you are going to be given a free hosting. So let's log into our cPanel, the home. Let me use the other login. Yes, the homework. I have a quick link. Since that you can log into our cPanel, yes, because after you have acquired hosting, you need now to get started with the Drupal. You have the hosting, then you have your domain name, and then now we are in cPanel. So because I want us now to install, so if you want to, since you already have your domain name, and you can see here it is ours is a subdomain, the one that we are going to see is right under here. You can see it's a subdomain, and I'm going to use this one for the Drupal. So that's what I'm going to use. So let's, then the next step, after you have your domain name, you have already paid the hosting, you have your domain name, then is now to install Drupal. So you click where you have the soft class. Yes, we are in now. You can see here you have the most CMS that I use, the most that are featured, and you can see our site we have the best because they are giving the WordPress with Joomla, the Drupal. So you click install button, then at this point you have to check the version that you want to install. Either is version 6.34 or it is version 7.34. Let's install version 7.34. You also have to, if you have an SSL, then you can choose the HTTPS. If you don't, then you only just leave it at HTTPS. Then you have to choose the domain that you want to install. I install it in Drupal, because this one again you have to be very careful. This drupal.thehomeworkmasters.com. We are not installing it in any directory, so you are installing it direct in that URL. So again you have to leave it blank. This is the time that will be taken for you to look whether if they will be having any updates. You can just leave it at that point. Site name, let's call it Drupal. The database previous remain the way it is. Admin, you can call it Drupal as an admin, and call it Drupal. Then admin password, call it, you can write a password that you are going to remember, and it have to be more strong, more than 50%. If again you want to generate, you can click there, because you can see this one is generating the password, or let's write something that you've been able to remember. You choose the email that you want. Let me choose that, and then you have you can want to be notified if an update of your software has happened or not. So you can click you'll be notified, or you can click not to be notified if the way you want. So before you install, you have to check everything is alright. Solid Drupal 7.34 HTTP. Then it is the drupal.thehomeworkmasters.com. directory blank, database name, the cron job, site name, admin. You will just make sure you remember, and the password, and also your email. So you just click install. Yes, now you have already installed Drupal, and you can click the URL to see whether it has been installed, because it is supposed to be coming in the free theme. Yes, we have it, and that's our site. Now it have already been installed. There is a URL for the admin. You only be writing the one that you have used, Drupal, then the password, and you log in. Yes, and you are in. And say the password. So the next tutorial you are going to go an overlap of what is required in administration panels, because the purpose of this tutorial was to install the Drupal, and so that you can start customizing. So thank you for watching, and see you through the next tutorial. Bye.